Hello, I'm Premio. I'm glad to be here with the rest of the crowd. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, that's all right. Carry on.
Watching the inauguration of Obama Barack. I'm excited, I'm elated, I'm proud to be black right now, and I hope we can show our children that they can be whatever they want to be. You know, in circumstances like these, there's always some nervousness, because seeing a black man there and knowing the repercussions that there could be having a black man. But when he did win, I was elated, I was overjoyed, I was happy for him and his family and the other black people around the world.
Okay, and now he's won. What do you think? What do you think the future actually holds?
He has a very difficult task ahead of him. We are all expecting so much of him, but I hope he'll keep his composure. I hope he'll keep his head, and I'm sure he'll do the best he can with everybody around him.
Okay, and what would be a message from you to the world out there, the rest of the world out there?
Give him time. Don't give up on him immediately. Give him time and don't be too pressurizing. It is going to be difficult for him, so give him that time, because he will need time.
Less measurable, but no less profound, is a sapping of confidence across our land. A nagging fear that America's decline is inevitable, that the next generation must lower its sights. Today, I say to you that the challenges we face are real. They are serious and they are many. They will not be met easily or in a short span of time. But know this, America, they will be met. On this day, we gather because we have chosen hope over fear, unity of purpose over conflict and discord. On this day, we come to proclaim an end to the petty grievances and false promises, the recriminations and worn-out dogmas that for far too long have strangled our politics. We remain a young nation, but in the words of Scripture, the time has come to set aside childish things. The time has come to reaffirm our enduring spirit, to choose our better history, to carry forward that precious gift, that noble idea passed on from generation to generation, the God-given promise that all are equal, all are free, and all deserve a chance to pursue.
Hello, I'm Dan. I live in Dalston on Cecilia Road, and stoked to be down here, stoked to find somewhere to celebrate this amazing, awesome day. I've tried to bring a little bit along myself, which is my multicoloured Obama inauguration cake, which I baked last night, and I'll be sharing round when the big man takes office. I'm just so relieved that the Bush years are over. I can't believe we've lived through 8 of these disastrous, awful years, and let's hope that the next 8 are everything but, and looking forward to it.
Right here in the middle, in reaffirming the greatness of our nation, we understand that greatness is never a given. It must be earned.
That's right.
Our journey has never been one of shortcuts or settling for less. It has not been the path for the faint-hearted, for those who prefer leisure over work, or seek only the pleasures of riches and fame. Rather, it has been the risk-takers, the doers, the makers of things, some celebrated, but more often men and women obscure in their labor, who have carried us up the long, rugged path towards prosperity and freedom. For us, they packed up their few worldly possessions and traveled across oceans in search of a new life. For us, they toiled in sweatshops and settled the West, endured the lash of the whip, and plowed the hard earth. For us, they fought and died in places like Concord and Gettysburg, Normandy and Quezon. Time and again, these men and women struggled and sacrificed and worked till their hands were raw so that we might live a better life. They saw America as bigger than the sum of our individual ambitions, greater than all the differences of birth or wealth or faction. This is the journey we continue today. We remain the most prosperous, powerful nation on earth. Our workers are no less productive than when this crisis began. Our minds are no less inventive. Our goods and services no less needed than they were last week or last month or last year. Our capacity remains undiminished. But our time of standing pat, of protecting narrow interests and putting off unpleasant decisions, that time has surely passed. Starting today, we must pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and begin again the work of remaking America.
Hi, my name is Obi. I run an internet company. We're here celebrating the Obama Day, Obama's inauguration ceremony, and it's well exciting. Everyone here is well energized and really looking forward to Obama's first term as the first Black American president.
Wherever we look, there is work to be done.
Yes.
The state of our economy calls for action, bold and swift, and we will act, not only to create new jobs, but to lay a new foundation for growth. We will build the roads and bridges, the electric grids and digital lines that feed our commerce and bind us together. We will restore science to its rightful place and wield technology's wonders to raise healthcare's quality and lower its cost. We will harness the sun and the winds and the soil to fuel our cars and run our factories, and we will transform our schools and colleges and universities to meet the demands of a new age. All this we can do. All this we will. Now, there are some who question the scale of our ambition.
Hello, my name is Shakura. I'm a fashion stylist. I'd like to wish you a very, very happy Obama Day.
What the cynics fail to understand is that the ground has shifted beneath them. That the stale political arguments that have consumed us for so long no longer apply. The question we ask today is not whether our government is too big or too small, but whether it works. Whether it helps families find jobs at a decent wage, care they can afford, a retirement that is dignified. Where the answer is yes, we intend to move forward. Where the answer is no, programs will end. And those of us who manage the public's dollars will be held to account, to spend wisely, reform bad habits, and do our business in the light of day, because only then can we restore the vital trust between a people and their government. Nor is the question before us whether the market is a force for good or ill. But this crisis has reminded us that without a watchful eye, the market can spin out of control. The nation cannot prosper long when it favors only the prosperous. The success of our economy has always depended not just on the size of our gross domestic product nation and every man, woman, and child who seeks a future of peace and dignity, and we are ready to lead once more.